The federal government was praised at the start of the pandemic when it quickly created the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit, or CERB, to help people who had lost income due to COVID-19. But now there are many who are singing a different tune after the Canada Revenue Agency sent out letters to some self-employed Canadians saying they may have to pay back the funds.
Where's this money going to come from?
Carcia Campbell helped her senior citizen parents apply for CERB back in April. They're semi-retired but continue to operate their business. She says after COVID-19 brought that business to a halt, they applied over the phone for CERB and were approved. Then at the beginning of this month, they got a letter saying they might not have been eligible after all and may have to pay it all back.
It was very shocking because, my parents together, that comes to like $28,000. And that's a lot of money to expect from people that are seniors.
The problem lies in the difference between net income and gross income. The CRA requires that CERB recipients must have earned at least $5,000 net income on their 2019 tax return. Carcia's parents earned less than that after all their deductions, but she says that was not made clear on the application.
It doesn't say that anywhere.
Tax lawyer David Rotfleisch agrees the CRA's application was very confusing.
It's all their fault. They're wrong with their website, they're wrong with their application form, and they're wrong at coming back at people now and saying, hey, by the way, we made a mistake, or we didn't make a mistake, but you didn't understand this, it's your fault, give us back $14,000 right away.
The CRA did not return my emailed request for an explanation, but have gone on the record to say the rules were the same since the beginning. David Rotfleisch is outraged that the CRA is not acknowledging what he believes is their error. His suggestion to self-employed Canadians in this situation is to go back and amend your 2019 return and make sure your expenses do not bring your income under $5,000. He says this is perfectly legal, then you wouldn't have to pay back the benefit, which he thinks will be impossible for almost everyone.
CRA should be taking ownership, and CRA should be suggesting this. If you don't qualify, that means you earned less than $5,000 in self-employment income, right? How are you going to pay back a $14,000 amount? It's completely inconceivable.
Carcia agrees, especially because her parents continue to have no income.
We are still in the pandemic. This is not 6 months after the fact. We're all still in it.
It's not clear how many Canadians have received the letter or have yet to, but David Rotfleisch predicts there will be a lot of blowback about this and urges Canadians to write their members of parliament to complain.